Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Amy Maryon, and I'm a mother of 10 kids, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I've been doing this whole homemaking, food prep, cleaning, all that good stuff for a really long time. So I welcome you here, and I hope that you enjoy sticking around. I'll give you a little word of warning. I do talk really fast, so you just have to kind of either keep up or you can slow this video down. There's a couple dots in the corner. I think people click and they can slow me down a little bit, but this mama is moving. I move and groove and I get a lot done in my days. So, and the rest of you that are here all the time, I thank you for always being here, for your support. So today is our gather up your fragments, I'm gonna say pantry freezer challenge. It's not really a pantry freezer challenge, a gather up your fragments challenge. So this month I'm gonna try not to go because I need to empty my freezer because it's an old school freezer and I'm gonna be able to defrost it. So last week I did one, this is my second week, and what I'm gonna make, I sat last night and I was like, what kind of meals am I gonna make this week? So for today, this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be making French toast. We've got some egg McMuffins I'm gonna mix up. I'm gonna make some more chocolate oatmeal cups. We did the chocolate chip ones last week out of chocolate chips, so we're gonna use cocoa powder. I'm gonna make some more breakfast cookies because I really like those. I'm gonna make some more of those. And then for meals this week, we're gonna make some cube steak. I've got my cube steak I've got with noodles. I'm gonna do like a chicken stew gravy with cheesy biscuit to go with it. I'm gonna do probably the Navajo taco fry bread, but not fried. I'm gonna do it in my air fryer. That's my big one I hope to get to today. And then I was thinking lazy cabbage rolls, someone gave me a recipe for, but I just had like this whole, I was looking at my list of some recommendations someone gave me, and someone said, why don't you make pasties? Pasties. They're from Michigan, the UP. We used to have them when we would go up there because I'm from Michigan. And so I was like, okay, I can make some bread up. And then I remembered that I have a whole bunch of pie crust in my freezer. So I was like, you know what, we don't make pies out of them. So I am going to make those in the pie crust and have those folded up for little sandwiches so you can see some Michigan Upper Peninsula original foods there. Easy version. And then I'm looking at my list here. What else am I going to do? And I think that is going to give me, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 meals. So today's Tuesday. It'll take us through into the weekend. And then this weekend I'll have probably, we've got some kielbasa. I might do like some kielbasa and hot dog buns with some oven fries and macaroni salad. And then for lunches, I'm going to mix up some, I have a lot of potatoes, so I was going to make some potato soup. And then I have a freezer meal still from 2 months ago. It's ready to be done. This is my Janita Warfield. I'm going to say it's her recipe, and it's just using a pressure cooker with chicken, rice, black beans, corn, and tomatoes, something we really like, and it's been sitting in my freezer. I'm like, I need to use this up. So that is going to be what I'm going to make today. So I'm thinking, and then I also have heavy cream in my refrigerator, so I was going to make strawberry ice cream. I have a lot of frozen strawberries, so I'm like, ooh, let's do some frozen ice cream today. So I'm looking around, I'm thinking I've got everything on the counter here, just gathering up those fragments to use up what you have. Always look, gather up your fragments means most people go, oh, I'm out of, like today, I would make those chocolate chip oatmeal cups, right? And I don't have any chocolate chips. Ugh, my poor kids, no chocolate chips. No, don't run to the store because that's gonna take gas money. It's gonna take time away from home. More running, you're gonna get in the store and see something else you want. You're gonna wanna buy that. So say, skip that. What else can I do besides the chocolate chips? So for me, I'm gonna add cocoa powder because I have a lot of cocoa powder. And I'm like, that will be good and it'll give it chocolatey flavor and it'll be great. So gather up your fragments for what you have. More than likely you have plenty of food to get through your week. You just got to be creative with a few things. And so for me, a lot of these meals I have not made, like chicken gravy with cheesy biscuits. We haven't made that in a long time. I used to make it all the time before, and then like I started making it and nobody ate it. So I'm like, you know what, I have a lot of shredded chicken in the freezer we were going to make chicken salad with, but we have not done that. So I'm like, I'll make chicken gravy. It's something I grew up with and love it, because I also have a big container of chicken broth here, really good frozen, so another frozen thing to use up. And I think I have a can of cream of chicken soup we bought for Easter that I haven't even used. So lots of gathering. That's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna do that. I haven't made the Navajo fry bread. Everybody's been telling me about that. I watched She's in Her Apron. She made one and I was like, ooh. I've seen the recipe before, but I've just never done it. And I was like, it just looks like it takes a lot of time. Then I watched her do it and I was like, oh, that actually looks really good. So then some of my viewers told me about some different ways. So, but I'm not gonna deep fry it in oil because I just don't like doing that whole oil thing. I'm gonna do the air fryer, see how that works. So we'll do some of those, and then lazy cabbage rolls, probably maybe a small version of that with the pasties, because pasties, I'm looking forward to that. It's like literally like meat pies basically with, so I have a lot of ground beef, and I'll cut up some potatoes, put some carrots in there, lots of veggies. We got the frozen veggie mixture, all our healthy veggies all frozen up here already from our meal prep this last month. So it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. It's kind of gloomy out. I was looking, I'm like, it doesn't look like a great day. I can really go anywhere. So today will be a good day. House is clean. We'll do some school and chores, but this morning I'm gonna get food prep done. So you guys just stick around and maybe get some new ideas for your family, some ideas that you can go, oh, I have that in my pantry. I can make that, or I have that, let me make that. That's what we're here to do, mamas. We're here to encourage and share and say, hey, look, here's some ideas for food. That's the number one thing I do when I go with my friends at the park, or I see other mamas there and there's a group of us. I always sit around and I say, okay, what are you making for supper tonight? Because they say supper down here. And so I usually get ideas and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. Because sometimes there's things that I think, I haven't made that in forever. That's a really good idea to make. So that's why we do these videos, so you get some ideas for your family and just some different things to make, just to try out and do. So, okay, we're gonna get making. I'm putting my earbud in here, so I'm gonna listen to my message I'm listening to, and then I'm gonna start making the breakfast foods. First, I'm gonna do the egg McMuffin cups, and I have a little bit of the Canadian bacon here, half a package, and I also have this sliced smoked ham. Remember that? I have a whole lot of that, and that's like got freezer on it. So I'm gonna chop that in half. These are $3, and put those in the muffin cups, put some egg on it, sprinkle some cheese, and then I'm gonna bake them in the oven at 375. And then I have 2 bags of English muffins here, right here, and then we'll have English muffins. Now I'll just stick it all into a plastic Tupperware container, or plastic container, not Tupperware, whatever, it's just plastic. And then when we have it, we can wrap it in parchment paper, like wax paper sheets, stick it in the microwave and microwave up. But I'll have it done so when the kids get up, they can eat that for breakfast today. And then I'll move on to my French toast. I only have 2 loaves of bread, but it's the thick Texas toast, and that's what I like. So I thought we'll make some of that, and that'll be good. And little breakfast foods, because I'm out of milk, almost out of milk. I have a little bit of milk left, and instead of running to the store and getting milk, because that's what mostly we do, oh, we're out of milk, we need milk. We won't die without milk for a few days, and we can go get it. I can gladly drive to the store and get it, but we don't need it. So this will give us some ways to eat up the rest of our food instead of all the cereal, because I have a lot of cereal up there still, but I have a lot of yogurt. We can make some yogurt smoothies or yogurt just to eat. Plenty of stuff to make, just something different besides cereal this week. So okay, I'm gonna really get going right now. Let's go. So chop the rest of that ham up, so I'll use this for pizzas or whatever. So now I'm gonna mix up eggs for French toast.
Okay, so these are my breakfast, or not, what are these called? My chocolate oatmeal cups. So I didn't have any chocolate chips, so all I did was add cocoa powder to them. So I feel like that's gonna be a nice mix. You can put them in muffin liners. As I was spraying, I'm like, I probably should do muffin liners. It'd be easier to clean up. No big deal, just spray them really good. So I'm gonna put these in, stick these in the oven. They're gonna taste great. Okay, now I'm gonna mix up some breakfast cookies. I pull out 2 bags of bananas, and I think there's like 2, 4, probably times 3. So I'm gonna do that in here and mix that up now. Only thing, it's on my recipe on my blog, I'll put it on the screen here. The only thing I'm not gonna put in here is cranberries, because not everybody loves cranberries. I do, but they don't. So, and protein powder, peanut butter powder instead of peanut butter. So it's a little different. Okay, so this is a gather up your fragment breakfast cookie. You can pretty much add pretty much add whatever you want to this thing. So you can see my original recipe, but what I added extra to this is I had that, what's this, the bran cereal, and I'm thinking I'm not gonna make bran muffins anytime soon, so I put that in there, and I didn't have honey, so I used brown sugar. I added the wheat germ to it extra. So all you do, you start mixing it up with your mixer, and if it's not wet enough, add more water. Very simple, because I didn't add peanut butter or honey, so that'd be kind of more of a wet ingredients. So just add some more water, it'll all be good. So as I mix this, it's gonna be kind of dry, and I'll add a little bit more water to it, and then it actually will go really good. So give a phone call. And these are something great you can try because there's no eggs in them, so tastes fine. Tastes just like a little bit of crunch from the bran, all that stuff. So this is gonna sit because in the oven is my chocolate oatmeal cup. So now I'm looking at my list. I think all my breakfast foods are done. French toast is away, egg McMuffin is done, the oatmeal cups, breakfast cookies, finished with breakfast. So that's good. So now I'm gonna kind of pick up here real quick, get the dishes done so the kids can put those away. They're gonna do chores while I continue with work. So we're gonna keep moving. Okay, so the next thing, oh, I hit my elbow, that hurt. The next thing I'm gonna do is my potato soup. So I gathered up your potato soup. I pulled out some of the red potatoes. I'm gonna peel them. You guys love my potato peeling skills. That's my favorite part of it. Everyone's like, oh, you need to have a peeler. I probably will never use that. I have a peeler, let me show you. I have a peeler. Right here, I have a potato peeler. I just will never use it. Never used it my whole life. Always used a knife, so it's good. And then I won't save the skins because look at the skins. They have eyes all over them. That's why I'm not turning these into potato skins. Like yucky, they're right there. Not worth it, so thin. So I'll peel these real thin, hopefully. And then I'll put those in the pot. I have that ham that I just chopped up, so I'll put some of that in there. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of, oh wait, I think that was chicken broth. Maybe that's not, hold on. sorry, I thought I had chicken broth. I had chicken soup. It'll be like a cream of chicken soup. I'll put in there. I have a little bit of the veggies right here. Then we chopped up all our veggies just for vegetables. We're gonna put that in here with some sour cream after it cooks, and mashed potato flakes, the instant ones, and thicken it. Super simple. It's a way to gather up that sink fragment. So this will be a good lunch anytime, and I'll put it in containers in the refrigerator. Okay, so I packaged up all of my, packaged up all my breakfast stuff. I've got breakfast cookies going, got the soup going for lunch. I'm gonna make this Janita Warfield's yellow rice mixture. This had, you'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it was like 2 cups shredded chicken, a can of, I use frozen, but, or frozen, dry beans, but it was a can of like black beans, a can of diced tomatoes, a can of corn. I feel like there was, it smells like taco seasoning, maybe not. No, she used the yellow rice from Sam's Club, so I'm actually going to, because I don't have that, I added like my cut of veggie mixture, and so I'm gonna add, what is it? Turmeric, isn't it? Turmeric? Yeah, turmeric to it. So I'm gonna put this, still half frozen. This will be one of the lunches in here. And then I'm gonna go get 3 cups of riso. I'm gonna pull out, I have the white rice. I also have the parboiled rice. I'm gonna try the white rice, hopefully I don't ruin it. I'm gonna add 3 cups of this. 1. I'm assuming I don't have to add any liquid because I had enough in that bag, but I'll probably add 1 cup just in case. Just in case, like, I didn't write it down correctly, because that could very well happen. Love my containers.
When I stirred it.
Yeah. Turmeric. Turmeric, actually. Let me add 1 more cup of water. I said 2 cups of water for safety. You can never add too much. So I'm gonna put the lid on this. I'm not gonna stir it. I'm gonna turn on white rice and stir it and see what happens. This will be good. It's really good. We really like it. Okay, so that is lunch. Let me shut this. So you don't have to look in my pantry. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, so I've already got all the breakfast done, potato soup, and Janita's in here. We'll let it cook. I can always check it. That's a good thing. And I'm gonna make the chicken gravy with cheese biscuits, because the cheese biscuits will go in the oven. So basically, again, a throw together dinner, which is awesome. I'm gonna add, I'll show you my veggies here. I'm gonna add these veggies. This is just a little mixture. Makes it taste good. This is cream of chicken soup, homemade, frozen. Here's some shredded chicken. Here's some more shredded chicken. Chicken, like a chicken stew, and more chicken. And then frozen mixed vegetables here.
I'm making chicken noodle soup.
Kind of like it, yeah. Okay. Ooh, smash that. So I'm gonna put a lid on this and just put it on the stove, let it cook down, and then we'll taste it and see kind of how it goes. Looking for my lids over here. So stick it over here. And then we'll see how it goes. Almost done that. Okay, so that'll get going. I don't need all these cookies. I'll wet these up.
Tell everyone to.
Okay, so everything's cooking. I got my first batch of breakfast cookies out over there. I'm gonna make this stuff. I think it's like chopped steak, or I think it's chopped steak. So I was gonna put it in the oven and brown it and then make my gravy mixture and put it over top. But you know what? I'm gonna just put it in the pressure cooker because you can do that. So what I'm gonna do is I have a plate of flour here in front of me. All I'm gonna do is coat the top of it. And you can basically fry it if you want to make it crispy. I don't really care if it falls apart. So then I'm going to put it, just kind of layer it in my pressure cooker here. And then I'm going to turn it up, put a little bit of water in there with beef bouillon and some onion. Let that cook at the beef stew one, and then I'll turn it off, and I'll come back and add my cream of mushroom soup, my homemade stuff, and sour cream. And I'll put over egg noodles. It'll be super simple. Okay, so my chicken stew stuff tastes really good. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at that. It's basically gonna be like chicken and gravy. So all I added to this was those things of chicken, the frozen vegetables, and I had that homemade cream of chicken soup, which is really good. Added that, and I actually found 1 can in the cupboard of cream of chicken, so I put that in there. I added a little bit of chicken bouillon, and that'll be good. And then I'm gonna mix up some biscuits, like drop biscuits. Probably, my mom used to make these. There's probably, oh, right, biscuits right there. Basically, you just mix it, and then we put them into my mom used to put them in muffin tins, and she'd sprinkle paprika on them. So I'm actually gonna mix these up, put a little bit of cheese in them, and sprinkle with paprika and put them in the muffin tins. And then we'll have this basically crumble, I don't know, biscuits and gravy, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what my mom used to call it. So we're gonna do that. So this is actually really good. You can add more water and make it more soupy, but I feel like the thicker is better. So this tastes really, really good. Delish. So then I'll have this, I'll put this just in a container. We'll have this another day. So awesome, another meal done. So I'm gonna mix this up now. Okay, so my soup is doing really good. I just added, I had a little bit of milk left over in the refrigerator that had to be used up. I poured that in there, and then I'm gonna take like one container, like a 16-ounce container of sour cream. So I'm gonna do like half this. And that'll work. I'll use the other half for my this one's called the chopstick or whatever that is. So this will be good. And then you thicken it. So I thicken mine with instant mashed potatoes. Oh yes, I do. Pour some in there. And then just stir it and it'll get thicker. It's an easy way to thicken it instead of, I mean, you can do the whole like flour and butter and make that thickener, but instant mashed potatoes works really good. You mamas have little babies and you have a lot of baby rice cereal. Pour the rice cereal. You won't even taste a difference, I promise you. We use that for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit because sometimes when it sits for a little bit, it gets a little bit thicker, so it's always good just to let it wait. So I think I'm gonna put together, I had to put my containers, I don't have a lot of big containers, so I'll put my chicken stuff in here and I'll put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna mix up my pasty mixture because I think I filled my pie crust. Yeah, I feel like my pie crust is pretty warm in here, so they will be ready to do something with it. So I'm going to, okay, so please don't, if you are a northern UP person, I'm the LP, the Lower Peninsula, but I'm not making it exactly like a real pasty is because I'm gathering up my fragments. So I'm gonna add meat to this and a bunch of other stuff to it, and it's gonna taste good, I know it is. It's just gonna be a little different. So it's just inspiration of the Michigan pasties, so not exact. Okay, great thing about gathering up your fragments, you just never know how something's gonna be. So I opened this up, and I took a bite of it and I was like, ooh, it's definitely very dry. So I just added a lot more water and it didn't have much flavor. So I don't know, maybe I thought to add chicken broth to it. I just remember, I didn't write it down. Write things down, mamas, but if you don't, you just taste. So it tastes good now. So I'm gonna put the top back on and let it do the rice again for the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is actually looking really good now. I was just looking at my freezer to see if I had any more frozen vegetables, but here you can put anything in here. The original is like, it's raw meat, but mine's already cooked. No big deal. Potatoes, I think rutabagas, how do you say that? Onions and carrots. So I just add, remember, I'm not going along with what it is. So my potatoes, I put them in there real thick so they're more like a julienne one. But I chop those up, put some mixed vegetables there. I put a little beef broth in there because I want to have like a little gravy. And then I added 2 of my cream of mushroom soup. So this will be like more of like a good little filling. So now I'm gonna take my pie crust, put those out, put some in the middle and roll up. I think it'll be delicious. I know it's gonna be because it'll remind me of being a kid. Okay, so all you pastry chefs or even people that like things perfected are probably cringing when you're watching me do this. Oh my goodness, it's not something I enjoy. I even thought I could probably put them in my little ramekin dishes and make like little pies. That'd probably be really good too. But I'm gonna try to squish them as best I can together, and hopefully all the gooey stuff will not come goozing out. So it'll be great. It's fantastic. It's good. Like I said, you can do it. My pie, I should have let my pie crust, they're kind of like frozen. I just put them out frozen, and you could have thawed them properly, all those good things, but I did not. So I'm just gonna kind of suffer here a little bit. But I feel like they're gonna turn out great. Okay, I got one here. I'm gonna go put it in the oven and see what it does. My cheese biscuits turned out pretty good. Those look yummy. And I'm like, oh, it smells like my mom's house when I was growing up. My house, not my mom's house, our house growing up. Okay, so I got my next one here. Yeah, see, like even unrolling, it's kind of crumbly. It'll work. Ooh, I wonder if it's better to do. Well, I was thinking I could fill it, like put one circle, fill it, put the other one on top, and then cut it. I bet that's okay. We'll just suffer through doing a scoop at a time on each one, and it'll work. I'll get this done here before you know it. We'll see if I really have to fix it when I put that first one in the oven. But this is gonna be great. These will be great to eat. I don't think my kids, my older kids probably had, well, they might have not had these. I've had them growing up. And that one worked a little bit better. It's not perfect triangle. It's good. Okay. I just want to show you as I'm doing it. Okay, it works better just to pick it up in your hand. But you're supposed to pinch it. They make it look so good. And I mean, they do this all day long, obviously. If I did something all day long, I'd probably get really good at it too. Perfect. That works. Okay, that's better. Just pick it up and talk to your viewers while you're doing it. I feel like I want to shove more on the inside, but I know that usually just gets me into trouble. Okay, that first batch might be a little sticky, holes out of it. So you have to poke a couple holes in it too. But this will be really good. Basically what is it, like a meat pie or whatever this is called? Well, it's definitely not a real original pasty, but pasty, is that the word pasty? I feel like I'm saying it right. My Michiganders are gonna be like, Amy, you did us injustice. No, I'm actually introducing the world to your thing, so then they'll go, wow, is that how that's made? And then they'll go look it up and see how it's really made, and then go, oh, I can do that way better. It's great, it's good. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Okay, I'm gonna turn my music on and keep on rolling these out. The cheesy biscuits turned out really good, so I'm gonna cover these, and I've got one bag I put over there, so I'm gonna keep on the cupboard for when we're ready to have the chicken and gravy over biscuits. Okay, so I've got my the roast here. I checked it, or the steak is all cooked, so now I'm gonna add a container. I got 2 containers of cream of chicken soup. They're frozen because I used for that pasty. So pasties, the things I'm cooking. So I'm just gonna put that in.
But why not pasties with pasta?
And then I'm gonna go add the rest of that sour cream.
Pasty, la 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 la, pasty.
Nice work. And then I pulled this out. This is all good. So I'm just gonna cover this and put it in the refrigerator with foil. Really good. Or I might put it in a container. Probably put it in a container. Okay, so now I'm gonna look up my Navajo fry bread. I found a recipe in one of my old Amish cookbooks. So I'm gonna try this. I'm basically gonna take 4 cups of flour, which I'm pouring in here. I like my white whole wheat flour. You can just leave it there, Jen's not clean the rest of it. Thank you. Just got 4 cups of flour, and then it's that's gonna be 4 cups of flour, and this will be 5 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm doing that, 4, 5, and then it's 2 teaspoons of salt. Now I'm gonna do Navajo air fry bread. So hopefully that's the thing. We're gonna figure it out because I just don't want to fry it in the grease. And 2 cups of water. I'm just gonna mix this up right now. Warm water. Okay, so I'm still moving and grooving. So I decided I'm gonna do the Navajo. I mean, they're not really technically Navajo because I'm gonna be doing taco meat. But I'm gonna be doing those for dinner tonight because I'm thinking that the bread would taste better today. So I have no taco sauce. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 of these containers of meat. I was gonna do 3, but I think I'm gonna do 2. And I'm gonna put some chili beans in there so that they have somewhat the flavor of a taco without having the taco stuff. So I'm gonna cook, I just put 2 containers in my pan here. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I'm gonna pour chili beans because I think I was gonna make it with pinto beans, and I think that chili beans are actually with pinto beans. I'm looking here, I'll light up my can. Yeah, so mine are actually with pinto beans, and I say Mexican style. So I feel like I'm in the right realm here with them, but that'll work. So I'm just gonna heat this up so we can put it on top with some sour cream. Not air fry the bread, it'll be great. So this is almost done. Let's check this out here. That's supposed to air. Oh yeah. So basically this looks great. Everything's all, let me see if my cream mushroom isn't fully thawed yet. Let me just stir it. That's a lot of gravy. I guess I didn't have to have that much liquid, but this will be okay. So then I'll put this in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow, if we decide to have this tomorrow, I will take out, I might tomorrow or the next day, I will make it with egg noodles. I'll cook some egg noodles and we'll just place it over top. So that's it. Easy, just need to see liquid gravy. Let me test. Yeah, that tastes good. Okay, cool. Done. See how easy that was? Finished. So I'm gonna cover that. That's how you get dinners done, mamas. Okay, this is gonna go. I'll put this away. Keep cleaning up my kitchen. I haven't had my kids do no chores or anything yet. Just had breakfast and lunch because we still have our friends here. And I'm like, you know what? Just enjoy the fun. And then I will get, instead of me stopping and starting these videos and having to do school and everything else right now, I figured I will just get all my food cooking done, and then at one time we'll stop, and then I'll be finished with my video, and then I can work on school. So okay, my pasties came out. They don't look the best, but they taste really good. So got more in the oven. What else? What am I hearing? Yeah, I'm not going for like Amy's winner of it, but you can make them much better. But these, they actually taste really good. So I put the rest in a bowl and just covered it. Figured we can have it with some rolls or something. So, okay, let me put this on the stove, heat this up. Turn that on low. Just get all your dishes done at one time. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then pull these off the pan. Okay, so I'm gonna use my, where's my spatula? That's what your sink looks like when you're doing it. So I'm just gonna scoop these off. Oop, Let's cut that one. Yeah, that didn't work out very good. Hold on a minute. Hold on, I just failed. Okay, so I'm putting them in my pan and they want to fall apart because I did really good. So I'm putting them on a hot dog plate, stick it in there. These taste really good. Like, if you try these, they're so good. Reminds me of going camping up to the UP when I was a kid. Delicious. So hopefully these will still get a little bit more. These are looking kind of junk or kind of whatever. I won't show you those. Okay. Okay, this is what they look like. Okay, there. So you could have done them way better. This is just Amy version. So I'm just gonna stack these in here because that's how we're gonna put them in the refrigerator. Okay, I'm gonna try this out. I got my Kasori air fryer. You know I love Kasori, one of my favorite products. So we're gonna see, I am going to take this out, kind of roll it into a little ball. I don't know what it'll do. I don't even know if this will work. I might have to delete this part of the video. We will see what happens. I'm gonna make little, I don't even think I need to, we'll just see. It's supposed to roll out, but I'm gonna kind of mix it. We're gonna put 4 in here because I've got 4 little spots in my air fryer. Okay, so these are turned out. They're not golden brown like you would have them greased in oil, but they taste good. So this is a little bit more puffy, this is a little bit more flat. Just keep it in there a little bit longer. Okay, so all of my food is done. Here is what I got. This is the leftover meat mixture. I just heated that. So we can have that with the roll. This is what I'm gonna use for my Navajo tacos. I put a thing of black beans in there, kidney or chili beans and meat. We had this for lunch today. And in here I have all my food. Right here is my pasties, which actually tastes really good, I think. There is my rice for lunch. There is my chicken and gravy. This is a burger and beans we have left over. I'm gonna mix this up right now. That is my, what's that stuff called? Salisbury steak back there. This is leftover lunch. I'm gonna take that out so we can eat that up. This pizza casserole, so that's done here. Let me take these out. This is all the breakfast food. So right here is French toast. Those are the Egg McMuffin sandwiches. There's some breakfast burritos I had to pull out of the freezer. Here is my chocolate oatmeal cups, and back there is my banana, or my breakfast cookies. So we have plenty of food, just sticking in the freezers now over the next couple days. So I'm gonna mix up the ice cream right now. So what I did is I took frozen strawberries and put sugar in them and a little bit of lemon juice. And that's it, stirred it up, nice and sweet. So I'm gonna put this in the ice cream maker with, I have 1.5 of these whipping cream. So we're just gonna add that in there and some vanilla flavoring, or vanilla extract. It's gonna be good. Okay, so the recipes call for half and half. I don't have any of that, so I'm just gonna go with the heavy whipping cream. So I'm just gonna pour in what I have right here. Okay, you know I tried to add every last bit of that so I wouldn't waste any. I feel like it's gonna be good. Nothing's spilled over, we're good. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna go check my Navajo fry bread. This is gonna cook. All we have to do left is the chocolate covered popcorn. I'm gonna let the girls do that. So now we're finally gonna get cleaned up and doing chores for the day. It's a good thing about cooking all day. Okay, so the only thing I did not do today was the Lazy Day cabbage casserole because we have a lot of food, so I feel like I'm gonna wait on that, and the cabbage can last forever in the refrigerator, which is awesome. So I'm gonna clean up now. I'm gonna pause this, let this kind of do its thing. My fry bread is going along, doing its thing. We'll see if they like like it. I don't know. I like the biscuits better because it's a little more buttery and light and delicious. Probably deep fried would be great, but not bad. Like this one, I pull it a little bit sooner, it's a little softer. So we're gonna do this, I'm gonna go wash dishes and then we're gonna clean up, and then when we come back, we'll do chocolate popcorn and the finished ice cream. It'll be good. Okay, so we just opened up, my ice cream thing was overflowing. You guys are probably watching and saying, Amy, that's gonna make a mess. I just added whipping cream. I didn't think about that because it's whipping it up. So it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I have a whole one of these. I just scooped out half one. Basically, it's like fluffy Cool Whip. Probably should have this. So that's what the whole milk and the half and half does, is counteracts it. So live and learn. It's good.
It still tastes great.
It tastes delicious. So we've got really fluffy.
Hey, we put it on our chocolate popcorn.
I'm gonna chocolate popcorn. I know, I feel like I need like a cookie or something to put this on. I wish I had. I didn't bake anything like cookies today, but that's okay. It'll be like fluffy, but it's good. It's different. We're gonna make popcorn. This is good. So it's not doing too bad. So we're gonna have fluffy ice cream. Cool Whip. Basically just whip a bunch of whipping cream. That's what I just made.
It's okay.
It's frozen.
People like it.
It's great. Kids will love it. Okay, so since it's really fluffy, we're gonna make, let me put that back in. Since it's really fluffy, what I'm gonna do is take some more strawberries, thaw them a little bit in the microwave, and just put a little bit of sugar and chop more like chunks. Basically put some Cool Whip with the chopped up strawberries and sugar. It's good. Gather up your fragments, make whatever you can, mamas. Okay, I just had a little revelation here. It tasted kind of like strawberry shortcake. So I'm taking my little Navajo fry bread, watch this, and then put some of the Cool Whippy stuff, which is basically Cool Whip frozen, smear it on top. That's all it is. We'll let them try this and see if they like it. And then scoop some strawberries on top. This is basically strawberry shortcake. Because the Navajo fry bread's okay, not my favorite. It's kind of like, eh, but look at it. It's literally strawberry shortcake. The girls are looking at it like, what? Smiling. I'm gonna cut a piece and make them eat it.
Okay.
Not on camera.
I don't know. I'll do it on camera.
It's like, it's strawberry shortcake. You probably even haven't had, we've had strawberry, like angel food cake, but we haven't had real strawberry shortcake. Like Daddy and I just went to like 131 Main and it was real strawberry shortcake, and it's basically like bread.
Strawberry shortcake bread?
Here, Bertie.
Here you go.
Try it. Let me
Let's
chop.
see how this looks.
It's very hard to chop with a knife. Let me use scissors.
I will try this stuff.
Basically chop.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Basically, it's cool. Yeah, just let me chop your fingers.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Take this one.
Here you go. Everybody take one. Okay. It's like strawberry shortcake. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. What's that movie where she's like, I'm cold? Oh, Princess Diaries.
Oh yeah, Princess View.
So that's what strawberry shortcake tastes like.
Very similar. I feel like if you would have made your, I know it's unintentional, but if you would have made your like crust, I guess maybe with
Sweeter. Real strawberry shortcake's not. It's like this.
Okay.
So.
Is it from London?
I approve. Jen approves. It's not bad. I think it's good. We'll see if Abby and the kids like it. So that's what we can do. Or they can just have whipping cream basically with strawberries. That's all I made. An ice cream maker, frozen. Frozen Cool Whip, guys. That's what we just made today.
You know what? It's good. Cut this.
So then I won't have this for fry bread.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do tacos or something.
Oh right, cause you.
I was using it for the fry bread here.
Oh.
But I did get taco shells too, just in case they were.
I mean,
taco
that looks
shells.
good. Do that.
Okay, I don't know. We're gonna figure something out. Okay, so we made the what's it called? We made the strawberry sugar. That's actually really good. So used up my Navajo fry bread back here. So now we have nothing for dinner. So we're gonna actually use that with like, I put some corn tortilla shells in the oven, and we'll do some flour ones. We'll just basically have tacos. Basically have tacos. Love Navajo fry bread. Navajo fry bread was good for strawberry shortcake stuff, but it worked out good. So Jaden's popping popcorn in the microwave, you can hear. Her and Abby are gonna pop. I only have a little bit left, so I'm like, pop it all, and then we'll put chocolate and melt on top, and then I'm gonna do school with the little kids. Here's Patches. Patches and Mr. Fluffy. Hello, kitties. It's so nice. Oh, it's a gorgeous day. We have got a gorgeous day. It's like 78, 80 degrees. It is so pretty. It feels beautiful out here. Which way am I gonna go here? I have not been outside in it at all. So we've been working in the house. So I worked most of the morning, which was great. That's the great thing about homeschooling is I can work all morning. Got my video done for you guys. Got food for the week as well. And then we did our schooling. So we're just finishing up now, and the kids ordered some stuff from Amazon, and the mail lady came, and so they were so excited to get that. And girls are finishing up the popcorn, and so it's good. It's gonna be a good night. So we're just gonna have dinner. What I did since we ate so the Navajo fry bread. Okay, so maybe you should go over to, I believe Kimmy from, she's in her apron. I'm pretty sure she did hers and deep fried it. That's probably the best option to do that. It wasn't bad with the air fryer, but just different. So it was good for strawberry shortcake. So I'm like, so what do I do tonight? Because we ate all the fry bread, well, pretty much the fry bread for dinner, for our snack. So what I'm gonna do is I just boiled a pot of water. I'm gonna cook a little bit of spaghetti pasta, and then back in the day when we didn't have like a whole lot of money for groceries, we did this, I don't even know what you call it, poor man's chili, I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what the name of it is, but basically you take spaghetti, okay, cook it, and then on top you put that meat mixture, and we did whatever we could have. So it was beans and meat, and if you had some, you know, like chili beans, we just did, I remember just doing chili beans at one time too. Chili beans are really good too. And then topping it with like lettuce and like saltine crackers are good crunched up on there, and cheese, and you can add olives or whatever you want to add. I know I don't have all that stuff, but I do have lettuce and cheese, and then salsa and sour cream. So basically it's like a haystack on top of spaghetti. I think it was called like poor man's chili or something. I don't know. I don't even know what it was, but I just remember I was thinking, what else am I gonna make? Because I totally failed on the, and I could pull out some of the other dinners I made, but I'm like, I totally failed on the fry bread thing. So I'm sure they're delicious and great to do. I just did not do a good job when I didn't deep fry them. So just air fryer, I don't know, it's just different. It was good. Make some more. I just have enough. We ate ours up with the strawberry shortcake because that tasted good with that. So okay, I'm rambling. It's okay, I'm sorry. So I hope you enjoyed today's Gather Up Your Fragment challenge for week 2 for what I'm gonna make, what I made for my family for the week. This will be our food for the rest of the week. Today's Tuesday. That will take us all the way till Saturday for sure, and probably leftovers for Sunday. And then I know we'll have I know there's so much more. We'll have like hot dog. I'm sure we bought hot dog buns. I'll probably do some kind of hot dog buns with the sausage, because that'll taste really good too. So we'll finish that up for Saturday. I'll probably show you, because I'll do a video on one of those days. So okay, thank you guys for watching always, and for being there. For you new people, thank you so much for sticking around through the whole video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Got some tips for your families, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully you got some sunshine to enjoy. We're gonna go to the park. That's what we're gonna do tonight. So we're gonna finish up, we're gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna intro before I end. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're gonna girls are gonna finish popcorn, wash up the rest of the dishes. Madeline's gotta finish up some school, and then we are gonna have dinner, and then we're gonna go to the park. We're gonna go to the park and walk and play and get some exercise out, and then we'll come home and do baths before bed, and then be ready for Wednesday. So that's our night. Okay, make sure I hear noises. One of these days it's gonna be bear people. That's gonna be awesome, but not today. Okay, you enjoy your day, and we will see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye.